Okay, 3, 2, 1, and then go. Wouldn't that be 4?
All right, so I saw somebody the other day. I was having a pretty bad day already when I woke up, and I saw somebody walking up to the. Saw someone walking up to the bus stop, and then as they were walking up, they realized that the bus passed, so they started running after the fucking bus, right? And it's raining.
They left their bus pass on the bus?
No. They were walking up to the bus, and the bus passed them.
Oh.
Or they realized that it passed the stop, so they started running after this bus.
Oh shit! Okay,
I drive past them, and I look over, and I see that it says out of service up top, right? And then I'm like, holy shit, they're running after this bus that's out of service. And the actual bus drove past the bus stop because nobody was fucking waiting at it behind him. It was all kinds of fucked up. So I realized my day wasn't that bad, and that dude's day fucking sucked. It was raining outside too, man. It was
Didn't even offer to pick him up?
No, of course not. I drove past it. I told you, I drove past it.
Just like the buses.
Yeah. Just like all the buses.
Dude,
all right,
I do not miss taking fucking bus. Like in high school?
Yeah, I made. Hey everybody, welcome to Season 2, Episode 17 of the Speakeasy Gentlemen. If you haven't seen the show before, what we do is drink and talk like we would at a bar, but we're all so far away, so we do it here. My name's Josh. I'm in Spokane, Washington. My brother down there is in, my brother Pierce, by the way, is in Phoenix, Arizona. My buddy David is in Santa Ana, California. And our guests over here, Mr. Adam and Keenan from a podcast called Opinions and Beer, are in Texas.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Texas?
Yeah, Texas.
Right? Texas.
Beaumont, Texas.
Texas.
Wow.
Red hot Texas style.
Wait, what part of Texas?
We're gonna say Beaumont. Beaumont.
I heard Pokemon Texas. I was like, there's a Pokemon Texas? I don't know why. That's all the confusion. That'd be sweet.
Oh shit, I lost
Did
my
that come
bomb.
before the show? Or after the show?
What? Pokemon?
Pokemon Texas.
What the fuck are you talking about? You said Beaumont. You guys are just not
I'm just
I heard
entertaining
Pokemon,
what
so-
David said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just heard Pokemon. I just got excited.
Bunch of Pokemon Go people over here.
Yeah. Dude, they were like running wild out here when that game first dropped, man. People were like going to the fucking beach at night. There was like huge groups of people. I remember driving past people that were walking down the street late at night, cross the middle of the street, stop, and then run back. I realized what they were doing, and I yelled out my window. I'm like, "You gotta catch them all!" And then they're like, "Pokemon!" And I drove like right past them.
I still see
Has it died down there?
That was the closest thing we ever had to world peace, man. It was a really fun time.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I bet
Did
crime
you
was
actually
real
have
low.
anybody die?
If anybody died down there? No, but a lot of people ended up in like the ghetto ass part of like the hood and shit, dude. And they were like, I had never been this far deep.
But I really
want
to catch the Pokemon that is here.
Yeah, dude. But a lot of the thugs are like, oh, you catching that Pokemon, right? Oh, okay.
Hey, welcome to the gym, eh?
Well, that's where all the parks are. So that's where all the Pokemon.
They should put all the rarest Pokemon in like the most dangerous neighborhoods.
Fucking East LA. They're like, hey, you catching Pokemon?
Pokemon
Like,
Go on
damn.
hard mode.
He's like, let me see what you got, eh? I got my gym right here, dog.
I lost my fucking bottle opener, son of a bitch. Anyway,
Use your teeth. Use your teeth.
I'm gonna have to use my teeth because I lost my bottle opener. I was being responsible this time, but I guess not. So anyway, I got
You've never been
Celebration,
responsible in your whole life.
Sierra Nevada, Celebration.
Yeah, I could not
There you go.
find that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
Had to use my teeth to open it. I told Adam about it, but he couldn't find it.
They
That's weird, man.
What, his teeth?
Nevada.
You couldn't find your teeth?
Celebration.
Celebration is a seasonal beer, and it's fucking great. It's an IPA. I'm a big IPA fan.
Ugh.
It's not like super hoppy. It's like it's pretty smooth. But
Is
it's
it
still
really?
a little. Yeah, it's still a little too bitter for some people that I know, but it's fucking great. I love it.
I'll give home ec another shot.
Yeah, he was saying that this Shiner's Brewer's Pride is a bit too bitter.
For me?
Yeah, didn't you say that?
I did.
That home ec joke is like an Easter egg at this point.
I commented on his bitterness. Too bitter. I don't think I used those. Did I use those words?
I don't know.
Too bitter. I don't think of those words. Ever came out of my
What
mouth.
is it? I never use the word two. I'm not sure how many O's go in it.
I'm out
What kind of?
the show.
So what do you got?
So now I ran outside and ran back real quick. Now I'm out of breath.
So what'd you say you have? You have Shiner Bock, is that what you said?
Yeah, well, yeah, Shiner's Brewer's Pride. It's an IPA. It's their limited edition that they released.
And I'm drinking a Bellhaven Scottish Ale.
Nice.
It's so good, man. This is like my favorite.
And actually, the Shiner's Brewer's Pride is the beer we drank on our most recent episode that was uploaded today.
Nice.
Wait, you guys so you're doing 2 podcasts? Damn.
Well, he uploaded it today. When did you record it?
Last week.
Oh yeah, see, that's how fast ours get uploaded too. Not because of any like editing or anything, or just because our uploader is pretty lazy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Josh. That's Josh.
That's
Ricky. I thought it was Josh.
Good job.
Hey, I uploaded it to
you got the
YouTube right away.
Fuck you. You stream it live.
I'm drinking
What
water.
you got to drink, Pierce?
Back to water.
Oh, good. David, what about you?
I had to scrounge up what was left over from a party that I went to in October, and I have little bottles of booze. Lots of them.
Did you just
So
put those in? Wait, hold on. That was left over from a party that you went to, so it wasn't your party left over at your house.
Oh no,
It's
you know,
shit
like
you
when you go
took,
to an
you're
adult
like,
party.
These are
like,
complimentary.
they give us,
I just
you
jacked
remember how you when you were kids, like they give you those candy bags? It's like that, but adults, and they gave us a bags full of little bottles of liquor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
it was a cool party.
funny thing, I drank plenty last night because I was at an open bar.
What?
Yep.
What, open
Should've
bar
been-
like at a
should've
wedding?
been fucking
It
fast,
was
dude.
it was
Yeah,
a
dude, I
it was
love-
a company
I love weddings
banquet.
to open bars.
Oh.
Oh, even better. Dude, I would have made a fucking
Show
ass of
him
myself.
what real Pierce is like.
Yeah, right.
Did I ever tell you about the time I had an open bar, or I went to an open bar for the Super Bowl party? Did I talk
Where?
about that?
When you were married?
Yeah.
For the Super Bowl party? No. Where?
So it was fuck, dude. I don't remember who fucking played. It was
It's a good Super Bowl.
Patriots and Giants, I think. And my buddy won free tickets on the radio to go to the Super Bowl party. It was a huge gymnasium that had like 100-foot long bar. You could get mixed drinks, you could get beer, like any fucking thing you want.
100-foot long bar?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then it had like what's it called?
Drink the berry
It had a buffet and all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they said it's all you can drink, and I was like, challenge accepted. So I just started fucking
Challenge
drinking,
accepted.
dude. Yes. So all I did was start drinking, and then I met these guys from fucking Canada, and they were saying that U.S. can't drink as much as Canada and stuff, and their beer's stronger, and they're fucking, talking all this shit.
Did you
So
fight them? Because we fight a lot more than Canada.
yeah, so that happened later. But to start with, I was like, let's fucking do this then. And I got to a drinking competition against these Canadian guys. And yeah, dude, we drank for the entire fucking game. And then even after the game was over, we were picking up like half-empty drinks off the tables and fucking drinking them, dude.
Random drinks? You guys were
Yeah. Oh,
man,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
been there. I've been that drunk. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look at that. Someone left this. Mine now. You know?
Oh, this is a half-drunken pitcher.
Yeah, drunken bitch.
It got bad. But at the end, yeah, so I was hanging out with this guy just for the duration of the fucking the Super Bowl. But at the end, he met my ex-wife, who was my wife at the time, and he was like, "It's so nice to finally meet you." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean finally? Like I met you like an hour ago."
Well, you probably opened up. You're like, you told his whole life story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. But yeah, dude, I drank for our country and won. I didn't throw up. I didn't remember who won the Super Bowl, but yeah.
That's good
Yeah.
enough. Nobody remembers. Cheers, boys.
Yeah. So hold on, I have an actual cheers here. So let's talk about tonight's show. So we're gonna have some news to talk about: reboots, remakes, and sequels. Some stupid people. Spokane news, of course. Let's take another visit to Spokane. What's new on Netflix and Hulu? Remember that one time? And Facebook memories. I say memories because it's not an actual memory, but some memes that I found. Anyway, couple cheers for you guys. We lost 2 people recently, and we didn't even fucking mention it on our last episode, but Stan Lee passed away.
Oh, yeah.
And even more recently, Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob, who used to go to our mine and David's high school. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that as well.
Too.
Well,
I
cheers,
So anyway,
cheers to the creators.
here's to those fellas.
You saw me.
What?
I was
What did
gonna
Pierce
say
do?
Pierce. I was gonna say Pierce. You at least have to fucking drink it, dude. And then he just sips his fucking straw.
Sips his fucking straw.
I was hoping to catch one of you off guard.
Stan Lee that's going to be on Wreck-It Ralph.
What?
There's a Stan Lee cameo in Wreck-It Ralph.
Is it really?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
animated Stan Lee in the,
Oh,
the
that's
Disney
cool.
part.
That's been
Oh, I don't know. I
So
still
it's
ain't
out
seen
now.
it.
I
You
wonder-
can't say it's going to
Whatever,
happen.
It's not coming out, but it exists already.
I wonder how many they
Gotcha.
have like pre-recorded already.
I think
Yeah,
he did
I think
the next two
Avengers.
films.
They already recorded his cameo in Avengers 4, and that will maybe the last one.
Damn,
Well,
that's a good stopping point.
no. I thought that he recorded his cameo for the Spider-Man.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I heard it was
Far-
Avengers
Far From
4,
Home?
and then a couple more. I think it was like 2 or 1 more other.
yeah. I think he's pre-recorded for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I never heard distinctively that. Oh, this is his. last one.
hear better.
I just assumed distinctively.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna get to know those two guys arguing a little bit better with a segment we call "Wait a Minute." This segment is me asking you guys questions. I'm gonna put 60 seconds on the clock, and you're just gonna rapid fire answer these questions. Are you gonna alternate? Is that what we're doing here?
I'll alternate all day with this guy.
Yeah.
Not
wait,
right.
wait, what?
All right.
Well,
So
how
one then
cute.
the other. We'll have Adam start with the answers. All right, you guys ready?
Okay.
60 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Pineapples on pizza, yay or nay?
Nay.
Yay.
What the fuck?
Fight!
An A.
How
Who
much
likes
do you,
pineapples?
how much do you talk
Sorry.
about your podcast?
Oh yeah. Well, now that the question that is mine, I can't answer because I don't have a podcast, Adam.
What?
Adam, how much do you talk about your podcast?
How much do I talk about it?
Yeah, are people sick of it?
Not yet.
No, they're
I think people have already unfollowed me previously for them to not even see my posts. Now that I think about it.
Good to have you on our show.
Thanks, man.
What's the worst job you ever had?
Or shit.
Yeah, it is.
Keenan, worst job you ever had?
Worst job I've ever had was working at a bee farm for minimum wage.
Shit. That sounds terrible.
Bee farm?
Yeah, bee farm. Got stung like 20, 30 times a day for
Got
7
paid to
points.
do it.
So
Well, you're
you were
killing-
pretty beat.
You're killing bees and
Yeah.
getting paid.
Yeah.
You should get paid $2 an hour. It should be less than, it
Wait,
should be
you were making minimum wage?
Yeah,
That
$7.25
stings.
To get, I was working in the bee fields with around all the bees, and that the only silver lining was like I could get to like sound like a hard ass, like, oh fuck you, I get stung like 20 times a day and I only get paid $7 for it.
Gotta
Oh,
make that
shit.
honey.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta make that money.
damn it,
make
David.
money,
I was
make
going to be like, oh, honey.
Oh, yeah, and you know, while I was working at that bee farm, the honey from that bee farm was the only honey I'd use. Like, I got stung for this shit. I'm going to I'm buying it.
You didn't like pocket it your honey.
No,
You're like,
I didn't get it. I had to go to Market Basket and buy
I'm
it.
going
It
to take
was
some of this.
the most expensive honey at Market Basket
Why?
because it was.
Why couldn't they give you a sample to go take home?
Well, because that's
Well,
not how you
maybe
make money.
maybe you're just poor at asking your job for stuff.
No, I didn't ask my job for
Maybe you
stuff.
should have asked for a
You don't
raise.
ask your job for anything. You do the work and keep your head down.
Why didn't you just take a couple
This
bees
is the
with you?
60s?
Yeah.
yeah.
I did. I
And
mean,
start your own
they
beehive.
had already stung.
Oh yeah, Pierce. The minutes.
Way
The
to
minute's been
be
over.
productive.
Yeah, the minute's way over.
The minute's been over. Yeah, that's why I stopped asking questions.
Oh, whoops.
We need like a bell for Pierce to ring at the end, like ding ding ding, for us to know
What
that it's
happened to
over.
that
you know?
Staples? What happened to that Staples thing you had, Josh?
Oh, that was easy. That thing.
yeah.
I don't know. It's around here. It's around here somewhere, dude. I have a fuck ton of things. By the way, I found like this box that's full of like some remember that one times, dude. Like fucking chock full of it. Like,
Should have did that.
hold
for
on.
the-
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it like on different episodes. But
Okay,
Okay.
David,
Oh,
uh-huh. Pierce.
hey, check it out.
Is that for a Game Boy?
Yeah, dude. Remember that?
Yeah.
Josh, mine's
Holy
still
shit.
loaded, dude.
Game
There's
Boy
all kinds of
Snap.
stuff in there.
Hey,
Yeah,
mine's
we're
still
gonna
loaded, dude.
talk about all this shit. Uh,
Oh, I remember that. I remember that shit.
Pew pew.
Yeah, I got a bunch of shit. Anyway, so let's talk about some things. So this, I think I saw like Conan O'Brien, so I had to look it up. But in Japan, there's a company called Family Romance that allows you to rent a family. Have you guys heard about that?
Yeah, I saw that.
In Japan.
Well, I've heard of rent. We do have rent a friend here, but rent a family is pretty weird too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that where you got? Is that where you got Keenan?
Oh, for
Yeah,
Japan.
no.
That's right up there with like having a vending machine that dispenses panties and shit, which also I've heard exists.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it.
I mean, I've
Where's
heard-
underwear?
Lost a few
It's a little
quarters.
Japanese, Adam.
You don't want people to have easy access to shit?
Are they? No, they're used. They're used underwear, right?
Yeah, they're used like chicks.
Oh, like they're used?
Yeah, chicks give these panties.
So it's for dudes?
Yeah, it's for dudes. It's a sex fetish thing.
He's only heard of it,
you're-
and that's
you're
his 2
finding-
cents.
Yeah, wrong.
It's right up there with renting a family.
You're finding out a lot of things about your co-host there, aren't you?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, dude, I've already
Better-
used those vending machines, and no.
So take my money.
He's gonna be at your house like, hey, can I use the bathroom real quick? You're like, dude, that's my bedroom. Oh, sorry. Rifling through your wife's drawer.
Oh my god.
Is this where you keep the toilet paper?
Smells like it.
I just immediately assumed,
Anyway, so I read up on this guy for 40,000 yen, which is about $370 American. He rented 2 people, a wife and a daughter, and they basically just went to dinner with him, and he liked it so much. Like, they asked him, like, what does your wife normally do? What does your daughter normally do and stuff? So they were like emulating what he remembered, because his wife passed away and his daughter left. So he was doing that. And then the reason why he got into the whole thing. What's up?
His wife passed away and his daughter left.
Yeah, his daughter was like all pissed off and was like, "Fuck you, I'm out of here." But in Japanese,
But how old was her daughter when she left? And she's just like, "Fuck you, Dad. I don't need you to raise me." And like, walked
Yeah,
out.
she was like in her 20s, and
okay.
he rented a woman and a 20-year-old to pretend to be
I was
his
gonna say,
daughter.
why are they bringing a child into this whole renting process? This is weird.
So,
Sorry.
dude, after the dinner, it went so well that he was like, "What, can you?" He gave them a key to the agency, and he was like, "I want you guys to have the house ready by the time I get home." So they were coming in and like
And
getting
they
food
robbed
ready. No, it was a happy ending. Just weird. It makes you feel really sad for him and shit. I guess he found out because
Wait,
this old
how
lady
much was
playing
the
with-
happy ending?
Does it always have to be about that? Yes, it does. It's Japan.
It comes with a massage.
Sunshine.
No.
So he got into it because he saw this old lady who was playing with their grandchild, and he was like, "Oh, your grandchild's cute. How old is he or whatever?" And she was like, "Oh, he's just a rental."
Don't pay attention to him. He's not gonna be here for that long.
Fucked up.
That's not good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would
Like
say-
a car, can you get the full coverage on the rental? And
Is there
then
insurance that you gotta get?
Yeah,
It's your-
warranty.
yeah, and then you can just do donuts or with your child and then return.
I dropped this one.
Yeah, I dropped this one.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but a lot of people want new families out there, I guess.
I can't wait till they make a Japanese horror movie where it's something about that rental family and like shit goes wrong and like
Like they get
I'll write a Japanese movie about it somewhere.
Yeah, just do it. Go ahead.
Like Godzilla shows up halfway through.
It's always got to be
Power
Godzilla.
Ranger.
Of course.
So I know a girl. Well, I don't know her personally, but I know that there is a
Ooh,
girl
Ricky,
who,
listen.
who would like a new family. I don't know if you guys saw this, but at John Wayne Airport, that's down in Orange County where David is.
Holy shit! I gotta go.
So this lady was waiting with her daughter when boarding agents started laughing and pointing. Apparently,
Yeah, dude.
laughing and pointing at her and talking with the other employees. So she turned around and said, "Hey, if I could hear you, my daughter could hear you. So I'd appreciate it if you'd stop." Right? The reason why they were laughing is because she named her daughter ABCDE.
No.
That's
Yeah,
her
the
daughter's
letters.
fucking name.
That's how it's spelled.
It's
A
pronounced,
B C D E.
it's pronounced Ab City. She's a Texas woman, by the way. She's from Redford, Texas. That
Yeah,
close
when
to you
she
guys?
gets there, you guys should like go there and make her like point at
Is that
her and
like the
laugh.
Florida of Texas?
Her name's Alphabet. Yeah.
Do you know where that is?
Texas is
No,
pretty
wait,
big. They have, like, three
where in
states
Texas?
there.
Redford, Texas?
Redford. Yeah.
It's in that one spot in Texas next to those things.
Is
Oh, that
is it
one.
next to Blueford or what?
That's
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you know where it is. It's
yeah,
over there,
I absolutely
Yeah.
know what you're talking
next
about.
to that old car wash.
Yeah, you can just you say next to Austin.
Oh,
and-
wait.
and-
Hold
You
on.
can always say it's next to Austin and not be wrong.
Hold on. I fucked that up. The mom's name is Tracy Redford. And she's from Texas.
Daughters. Wait, she's from
The mom's name is Tracy Redford from Texas. Her name is not Tracy from Redford, Texas,
Oh,
as I previously stated.
Okay.
I still stand by the fact I've heard.
They're like, yeah, I think I've been there.
Not going back.
Oh, Redford sounds like a
It's
real place. I
it's
agree.
like-
Dude, there's so many small towns in Texas. Look it up. I bet you there's a Redford,
That
Texas.
probably is.
I'll look it up.
Anyway, this little girl named,
Google.
this little girl
Oh, he's
named,
really looking it up.
this little girl
It's a
named-
place.
I told you.
Oh, there you go.
It's a fucking place.
Do it.
There's an everything. There's a Paris,
Population of 90.
Hey, that was a good
In
movie.
2010.
There's fucking 90 people in Redford, Texas.
Oh man, I
Where
think
is
I've driven
it?
through that.
Cows outnumber the people,
Presidio
like,
County.
30-1.
Where's that near?
Weird. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. And she's getting offended, saying like, plug your ears, child. There's just the mean people. Like, you fucking named your kid A, B, C, D, E.
And you're
setting her up
Spelt
for-
it that way.
No
You
one could
name your
ever
apps.
guess the way you pronounce that as Absidy or whatever.
No, yeah.
said. Like
Not
if I was reading out that
I'd have
name,
been
I was
like,
like, this is
Aptida?
A B C D E.
ABCD.
Absidy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's the dumbest
Fucking
way to
dumb.
spell the name. Yeah.
I'm my
Stupid.
ACDC.
Let's start a dead. Let's start. Yeah, dead ACDC. I'm like, shit, dude, that'd be cool.
Damn.
Even better.
Yeah, until they start calling him Ack Dick.
Oh, I'll be like, son, I'm sorry, I did not foresee this.
He turns out to be the next Richard Ramirez.
Pierce, how would you pronounce that name at your work if that came up?
Apkida?
Abkida?
Yeah.
Abkida.
I would
Apkida.
have like read it ABC.
No, this is what I'd do. I would just call out whatever their drink was and not say the name at all.
Who the fuck out of Mocha Frappuccino?
You would have been like Ash would be like, Klaatu, Rata,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Army of Darkness.
Oh.
I knew what he was talking
No
about.
idea.
Hey, he gets it, he gets it.
You know that?
I have a bad memory.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Yeah, man. Army of
Oh, well,
Darkness.
I'm not taking that. Cheers. I forgot.
Yeah, it wasn't for you.
Yeah,
So-
I know.
So, speaking of Starbucks, did you guys see that Starbucks is banning adult websites on Wi-Fi as of 2019?
Whoa. As of 2019, I kind of assumed they'd always done that. Never tried to access the adult website.
Otherwise, he would have tried.
Where am I gonna get? Where am I gonna fap and frap Fridays?
Yeah, exactly. That's totally not yours, David.
Yeah, I know.
So, YouPorn already released a statement to their employees saying that Starbucks is going to be banned.
In their
It's
facility.
going to be banned from their facility. Yeah.
Oh.
So they're not allowed, if they work at YouPorn in the building, they're not allowed to have Starbucks on them.
Well, if I
That
worked at
sucks.
YouPorn, I'd be down with that ban. Like, yeah, fuck Starbucks, you know?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Waffle
Shit.
House still let you fucking search porn.
Waffle House.
Yeah.
Waffle House. That's where you do it.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have. They don't supply Wi-Fi. You gotta have your own network. But the point is, they don't say anything.
Yeah.
You want some extra whipped cream? No thanks. I got it right here.
Oh my
Cream and sugar? Nah, just sugar.
sugar.
So Pornhub also released a statement, but being classy like Pornhub is, they said, okay, fuck Starbucks, we're creating a safe for work site. So there's actually a site called pornhub.com/SFW that stands for safe for work that has 1,367 videos on it, including porn stars sharing advice and experiences, video game reviews, and compilations of attractive people talking. There's everything from
Of
sexy.
attractive people talking. I
Yes,
can't
exactly.
look at naked people having sex right now, so I'm
No.
gonna look at attractive people.
Exactly. You just want to watch them talk.
Hold on.
It has
Wait.
every- Go
They're
ahead.
people too.
Porn stars have their own podcast?
I guess if you go on that, I mean,
Essentially,
it's more of a
kind
video.
what it is, right?
But it has everything from Sexy Waluigi on it to Toto by Africa, the music video. So
I kind
So,
of want
yeah.
to take that.
Just porn.
Pornhub's really starting to step up their game, man. They're like, all right,
It's more
cool.
family friendly, you know.
Yeah.
We're shifting to a family-friendly stance.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's
It's like,
crazy.
yeah. See, Disney would be you have to get your parents' permission, but come over here with us. You'll just like join, like, you know, whatever.
It's like a site that stays with you as you grow older, you know?
I feel like you look at porn a lot. If when you get to Starbucks, you're like, damn, I can't look at my porn. So
Well,
I'll go to the next best
you
thing.
got
The
issues.
safer work Pornhub site.
No. It's people that. It's either people that can't afford internet or can't afford to have Wi-Fi, so they just go there to use it.
Okay, but they could just download it and take it home.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like,
Just be outside.
There's some people that don't have internet.
They could probably bypass it by accessing a torrent site and then downloading porn, because Starbucks wouldn't.
That's not the point.
Yeah, why do they specifically target that website?
The point is they don't have internet.
Exactly.
So how would they download? Oh no, okay.
Use the torrent.
Okay, you're right.
Go to Starbucks, find the websites
My
that
bad.
Starbucks doesn't block, and then download porn on that website.
For some reason in my head, you could only download torrents at home.
How do you think I know? Now, how do you think I've been without internet before? Yeah.
Oh God.
He's one of the reasons why Starbucks is doing this.
Damn it! You're the reason we're being censored.
This is why I went to Starbucks. Fuck you, Starbucks. I'll go to Sorrentinos. That's a Texas thing. I don't think y'all have those.
What'd you call it? Serpentinas?
No,
Sorrentinos.
Oh no, it's Sorrentino.
Sorrentinos, something like that.
Sorrentinos.
It's what is it? Fucking Greek or something?
I don't know.
Tarantino's.
Quentin Tarantino's. Oh.
Yeah, he got married. Crazy.
Well, I remember looking into it, and it's surprisingly not Latino. Sorrentinos is like,
It's like Italian.
yeah, it's like Italian. Or,
Oh,
That would have been my next guess.
but it is not Spanish. I found that out.
I mean, it doesn't
You
even
have
sound Spanish.
It does
How do
too.
you-
It has O at the end.
What does that mean?
it's a T-I-N-O that throws him off. He's like, well, you're Latino?
It has too many vowels to not be Spanish.
Oh my God.
Too many vowels to not be Spanish?
Yeah, everything that ends with an O is Spanish, like Afro.
But no, everything is Italian. Actually.
Piercing.
Italiano. No.
I thought it was that rare.
I'm
I thought it was that
talking
rare
shit.
Italian Spanish.
Oh man, fuck. Anyway, speaking of censorship, I heard this thing the other day. You know that
How'd
that
you hear it if
Christmas
it was censored?
that Christmas song "Baby It's Cold Outside" is being pulled from a bunch of radio stations.
yeah,
Have you heard about that
supposedly
shit?
Why? 'Cause it's
Yeah,
rapey?
Actually, yeah, that's actually in 2 episodes from now. It's the main topic is shitty Christmas songs.
Yeah, and then like something about like it's like
Well, it's
I forget-
rapey.
yeah, it's
About it being
rapey.
cold outside or something?
Like he's forcing the girl to stay.
Why
or
not?
something
I mean,
like
even
that.
in the okay, so the origin of that song.
She's like, I want to leave, and he's like, bitch, you can't.
I was saving this for my podcast, but I'll go ahead. The origin of that song, it was originally made by a guy and his wife, but when he wrote it, he straight up said that he wrote it as the evil version of himself, and they sang it to let people know it's time to fucking go. And then they sold the rights to the
Dean Martin?
the movie. They sold the rights to, and they made a movie out of it. And that's the version that everyone hears all the time. But the original version is supposed to be fucked up.
It's supposed to be creepy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, anyway, so it says she says, "Say what's in this drink," and says that she must go. And she says at one point in time says the answer is no, but he's still like, "Hey, it's fucking cold outside. You know, stay here. You're gonna get sick."
Have you seen the even creepier version with the kids singing it on YouTube? There's a creepy version with the kids, and they're like, "Come on, and put something in a drink." It's like fucking little 5-year-olds or whatever singing this creepy song to each other, and it makes it even worse.
Yeah, it's been called the date rape anthem. I guess that's its new, that's its new nickname now. Yeah.
All right.
It's been sang by people from Dean Martin, as I mentioned earlier, Michael Bublé, and Bing Crosby. You would think that Bing Crosby had a little help from Bill Cosby as he's doing that, talking about talking about what's in the
It's all
drinks.
coming together.
Man, yeah, I don't know. I don't see a problem with it. I remember it was in that movie Elf, which is a fucking great Christmas movie. And what's her name? Zoe Deschanel was singing it.
Yeah, she was singing it.
I was just thinking about Elf.
But I mean, it really is the most boring fucking Christmas song ever made.
What's your number? You don't got to give me all of them, but give me your number one. What's your number one? If that's the most boring one.
Oh, the number one Christmas song?
Yeah, like your best one.
Fuck. I won't be home for Christmas by Blink-182.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We talking about
Gotcha.
favorite or unfavorite?
Favorite.
No, least favorite would be the.
This Christmas.
No. It's like because it was your favorite before, and now you unfavorited it.
Oh.
You know? Yeah.
I don't know how all y'all feel about emo, but this dude right here on our last episode showed me a Christmas song that is like, oh, I fucking love that song. Are we? Should we not be cursing right now?
You're
Oh,
good.
you
You
cuss
cuss all the fucking
All
time.
right.
Man.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's an emo song. It's a sad emo song too. But
Well, aren't
it's
they all
so-
sad?
It's so well.
What's it called?
All emo songs.
There's a song where
My favorite Christmas.
yeah,
story.
it's called My Favorite Christmas Story, and it's about this this guy and this girl. They meet each other on Christmas Eve. They dance, and then like they never see each other again. But he tells all these people this story about
he goes his whole life, keep telling this story over and over about this one night stand with a girl, and then on his deathbed, he looks up to the nurse and he's like, "Tell me a Christmas story," and then she starts telling the same story because the nurse is the girl that he danced with.
Damn, he banged the nurse.
He dies as soon as he finally sees her again.
It was 1930.
Did he realize how fucking ugly she was? That's why he died.
Oh, probably.
He's like, you aged terribly.
Or she put the pillow over his head. She was like, "That was you, motherfucker." You know?
Listen to this.
You never called me back.
You gave me the herpes.
Run Run Rudolph is pretty good.
I think my favorite is a little song by Dean Martin called "Dominic the Donkey." Have you heard about that?
No.
David, didn't I show you that song?
You did, and
It's so fucking stupid. So stupid.
Yeah, please. Don't.
So look, you guys, if you're gonna explore some terrible Christmas songs, it's a Dean Martin song, and he goes chingity ching, it's Dominic the Donkey, chingity ching, the Italian
Dude,
Christmas
we're losing
song.
viewers. We're losing subscribers because you're saying that. Please stop.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. But you should listen to it.
Don't listen to
It's
it.
a good kind
It's
of
terrible, and that's why you should listen to it.
Exactly. Yes. You'll just be like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. What's the shittier Christmas song? The fucking Santa Claus coming.
Holy shit.
What's the Santa Claus song?
Coming to town.
He's a Santa. Yeah. He sees you when
He's
you're
Santa.
sleeping.
He's coming.
Yeah. Just think about some
Santa
fat
Claus,
man, some
coming.
fat guy is shoving fucking cookies in his mouth while you're sleeping, just watching over your body. Yeah. He just
Breathing
fucking,
That diabetes that he has, the diabetes
That
breath.
beat his breath.
yeah. I mean, that's the creepiest fucking song in the world.
Have you been naughty?
Like, why are we,
No, there's gonna be raspiness.
why are we letting this? Why are we letting this fat, obese old man watch our children when they sleep?
Because we got better things to do, Adam.
I prefer
There are
Krampus.
things to binge on Netflix.
Why do we let our children sit on old man's fucking laps at the mall?
I was just talking to someone
weird.
about that.
I remember being a
It's
kid
creepy.
and thinking that. Like, do you want to sit on this dude's lap? Absolutely
Fuck
not.
no. I've never believed in Santa Claus. Did you guys ever believe in Santa Claus when you were kids?
Maybe for a
Oh,
little.
I don't remember. I think like up to like 9 or 10, and then I see my dad putting together a bike. Like, oh, show's over, motherfucker.
I feel like my parents skipped me and then gave the next sibling the treats of knowing all the fucking fairy tales and stuff.
So you never got gifts.
No, I swear, I think it was like my dad was always so pissed off about the amount of money he spent. He made sure we knew it was him and not Santa. Yeah.
So you better be grateful, you little shit.
That motherfucker didn't give you anything.
Santa didn't give you a fucking thing. I worked on the fucking pipelines for this. You know?
I think I was like in like first or second grade when I first started learning about Santa, and like in school, and I was like, what the fuck? And like, they give us a whole like lore, like, oh, he comes in through your chimney. I was like, well, I live in an apartment,
Chimney?
bitch. I'm poor. I don't have a fucking chimney.
Yeah, dude. And
And they're like, oh, well, he
Listen
just
to
comes in
that
through your
question,
front door. I'm like, I'm not buying that shit.
Well, that actually brings up that story that was that first grade teacher, the substitute teacher, that just told the entire class that everything was fucking fake.
Like every holiday, like he told him, drop that bomb.
he dropped it on everybody, and like all the parents are like,
grow up and get a job.
the parents are complaining.
Did you say second grade?
Oh no, it's first grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
You shouldn't be believing in these fairy tales. You need to go out there and work.
All
We're
the
in
kids are
first
just crying.
First grade is like 6 years old.
I don't know. They need all them 6-year-olds need jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, what age is the cap? Do you guys think?
Santa?
Where you
What?
should
Santa,
stop
I
believing
think-
in Santa?
I think
all
like
of it.
10 maybe.
10?
I can see like some
something.
family out there like don't tell our 17-year-old child that Santa doesn't exist. Yeah.
Dude, I had an ex-girlfriend that was 21 years old that still believed in Santa. So
No,
I
you
don't
did
believe-
not.
Fake.
Well,
Hashtag fake news.
They're out
mental
there.
the mental disability
on.
makes sense for her to be.
I'm
your
really good
ex-girlfriend.
at attracting women.
All right, in a situation like that, she's come across the information that Santa doesn't exist and has like denied it and choose to believe that he does. All right, so it's not like she doesn't know. She chooses to believe at the age of 20.
Well, if anything, it does make the holidays more special and innocent.
Yeah. But this is also the girl that also believed that Paul McCartney is not the real Paul McCartney, and that shit blew my fucking mind. When she told me. I was like, what?
Oh man,
there's some videos. I'm just saying, there's some photos and some videos behind that. And stuff, you know what I'm saying?
What about Avril Lavigne?
We'll get to that another time.
Is she the real Avril
Oh
Lavigne?
no, that's obvious. It's obviously her. Come on.
No, yeah, I heard that theory though, that the real Paul McCartney died and blah blah blah.
You know, I don't know about the Paul McCartney thing. Like I said, we'll revisit that one. The Avril Lavigne one, no, fuck that. That's super fake. But
maybe you should talk about that on the Nevermore narrative.
The thing with the Avril Lavigne
one, I do want to bring it up.
It's like the moment they're talking about, like you can pinpoint the change in her style, and that's like the only real evidence that the theory has.
Holy shit! You changed clothes?
Wait, yeah, what? Well, no, I didn't know you did that. I thought you were.
No, you made things so complicated that
you changed clothes and you don't like my boyfriend or girlfriend. I forgot the song.
Well, you said "see you later, boy," and then you changed.
Got the song wrong.
How you remind me.
Well, no.
And then she changed.
You know. I think that's true. Like Avril Lavigne fans, they liked how like outcasty and punky she was.
Yeah, remember when they called her the Queen of Punk?
Oh no, I don't.
You remember that?
That was pink.
Oh, God. Dude, you're talking about someone who grew up actually listening to punk.
Yeah,
I didn't hear
they were
that.
calling her the Queen of Punk for a
my
while.
God,
like
no.
punk rock.
Well, yeah, because
like punk rock.
and then everyone kind of liked her when she was dating the guy from Sum 41.
Yeah,
but then
Derek
she cheated on him for the Nickelback guy.
Oh, God.
No way.
Yeah, Chad Kroger.
What for Nickelback, man? They get dumped on all the time. It's about time they chalk up a win.
Brody Dale. I forgot her name for a second.
Brody Dale. Oh, the Distillers. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, this dude fucking knows right here, dude. Oh my God, she is. Brody Dale is Brody Dale, man.
She is the best, dude. Those blue eyes. Yeah. Look up Brody Dale.
Didn't she have
Brody
like a
what?
big ass? Didn't she have like
Brody Dale.
She used to always have a fucking mohawk, right? Like her full hair.
Yeah. Like she wasn't like bald on the sides, but she spiked up the middle, and then oh God, look at her.
What? She's not. No. Pash.
Oh, look at her. Oh, dude,
seriously?
Her all calm down right there. I've never seen
after the drugs. Look at her during the drugs.
That was after the drugs.
Yeah, no, dude, look at her like City of Angels and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Distillers, man. Tim Armstrong's wife.
You gotta say
her voice is like, wow, you sound so amazing. Do you eat cigarettes or just smoke them? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude,
She's
I
got
know,
that really
man.
raspy, like, punk voice. It's hot.
Yeah, and it's like
No.
still.
Oh God, no, dude. She looks like Madonna, but worse, man. I'm looking at all these photos. No, thank you.
I'm not seeing it either.
Well, she looks really rough in that one.
This is a good one, if that's even her.
Well, she's old now.
Yeah, that's motherhood. You got to get it before the kids.
But she's old now.
She's probably like late 30s, early 40s.
Huh?
That's what you're talking about?
She just when did that song come out? City of Angels.
Dude, that came out
this
like
her right here?
2000s, man.
She's all right here.
Tim Armstrong and Brody Dales were in their 20s when we were in our teens. You know, like while we were fucking 11, they were 21. While we were fucking 15, they were 25. They're only like 10 years older than that.
So you're saying they're 10 years older than you?
Yeah.
What about when you were 19? How old were they?
Overconfident way of
was it 30?
Things. No, I've been drinking.
Oh my God. Really?
I'm not good at math, dude. I drink too, man. Cheers to that.
Hold your liquor well.
Like, I gotta go back to work when this podcast is over. Y'all are probably
great.
Pounding it.
Yep.
To work at the other podcast?
Yeah. Pierce, once you get your own podcast, then you'll understand like what it's like. You gotta do a lot of stuff.
Then you'll understand what it's like.
Anyway.
I'm really hoping someone is doing my job right now as we speak, or else I gotta go back and do everything that wasn't done over the past 2 hours.
Did you hate it when that happens?
Yeah.
I need to start doing that. Just like, see you guys in a couple hours. Someone cover for me.
I'm gonna get back to work, and if everything that's my responsibility isn't done, I'm gonna be like, you lazy piece of shit.
All fucking slurring his words and shit.
Yeah,
I have some important business to do.
Come back, and my job still isn't done.
Well, it's Sunday. they close in 30 minutes. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, you're good.
I got much
they close in
smaller
an
fish to
hour.
fry.
30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we haven't talked about this for a couple episodes, but let's talk about some reboots, remakes, and sequels. Have you guys heard that Bad Boys for Life is coming out? It's a new Bad Boys number 3.
Okay. Yeah, I did hear.
And you know what? Like, I guess it's been just long enough where now I'm getting all nostalgic. Like, yeah, man, Bad Boys, dude, I'd watch that. But like a couple years ago, I was like, oh, fucking Bad Boys, really?
Yeah, I was watching them talk about it, and what's his name? Will Smith's all like hyped up and shit, and Martin Lawrence is just there like, yeah, the whole time. You could tell fucking Will Smith. This is the first gig
I've had in ages.
Yeah, you could tell Will Smith is getting paid a lot fucking more than he is.
Oh yeah, that's kind of silly. Fell off the map until now, you know.
Well, that's kind of silly because I thought Martin Lawrence is the one that actually really wanted to do the film.
Well, yeah, because he fell off the map. You know, this is him being back on the map. He's like, yeah, I'm a movie star again.
Yeah, what's the last film he did? Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins?
Oh,
Black Knight?
What did you say, David?
Black Knight?
No.
I like Black Knight.
That's the last movie I remember him being in.
Oh, that's the last memorable movie.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
I like Death.
I like this guy. He just makes up words.
Oh yeah, but
memorable.
At a funeral, like
unfavorite.
Unfavorite.
That wasn't his movie per se.
He was in it. He was He was the brother.
All right, whatever.
Which is a remake.
Wasn't that like
Death at a Funeral? Is a remake.
Death at a Funeral. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that one. That one's funny as hell.
What is it called?
Death at a Funeral.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
And the only person
hilarious, dude.
Is Peter Dinklage.
No, Danny Glover, dude. Fuck you, man. Leave the weapon. Come on. You gonna do that? You gonna duke on my chest right now, bro?
What?
Both of them?
The memorable.
You're gonna duke on my chest? What you fucking said to him?
Yeah. He said he's like, oh, the only memorable person was Peter Dinklage.
No.
Fuck you, Danny Glover.
I said the only person that was in both of them was Peter Dinklage.
Wait. Oh, and the original and the remake.
Yeah.
I thought you said the only person that was memorable.
No. Wow. That was him saying memorability.
Come on, man.
You're gonna duke on my chest right now? It's something I'm using from this point on.
That's from Parks and Rec, dude.
Really?
Yeah, Jeremy Jam. He's like, nope. You serious? You duking on my chest right now? She's like, ew, stop.
Did Keenan pass out?
Yeah, where did he? I think he went to work.
Oh my god!
Keenan, get up!
No, he's dead.
Okay.
Shit happens.
Alcohol.
Shit happens.
Maybe he'll undie later.
I relived.
Second time this week.
So did you guys see that? What's his fucking name? Sylvester Stallone officially retired. Not yet, Pierce. Not yet. He officially retired Rocky.
Yeah.
He said after what's it on? Creed 2
plus Rocky 2 equals Rocky 7.
After Creed 2. Adrian's Revenge.
I refuse to watch Creed because it has nothing to do with the band at all.
Can you take me
higher?
Did he like relapse and become an alcoholic again? Or was that the other thing?
Oh no, yeah, dude. Like, and then like he had like an episode and flipped.
He's like,
like I don't even remember that.
That was so weird.
Like that was.
You gotta watch the video, dude. He was like really weird, dude.
I'm gonna have to watch it. So anyway, he officially retired Rocky, but Rambo 5 is going to be coming out soon. So I went to the AFM, or the American Film Market, and sold the movie out to distributors. Somebody from seriously every fucking country is going to represent this movie, and Amazon Prime Video has this exclusive. I got it. Exclusive video on demand representation. Everybody fucking they got their hands in this pot, dude. They fucking sold out like crazy. Wow.
Yeah, you want to make that money.
So Rambo pits his brawn against the Mexican cartel for Rambo 5.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
So that's actually happening, Rambo 5?
Yeah, and here's the first image that Stallone released.
Boom.
Wait, fuck. That was terrible.
Who's got it? Who's got it?
A little like excessive.
I'll do it.
Rambo 4 was like, hey, do you remember?
Hey, there's dinosaurs over here. Does it look like he's in Jurassic Park?
Caballero.
Yeah, it does. You know, we gotta catch the T-Rex.
Oh my god,
man! I'm trying to get Mexican cartel, you know.
No,
that's horrible.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
David. Go ahead, David.
Hey, yo, thanks for the hat. You look like a real caballero right now.
Sounds
Gonna
like
go
retarded.
kill.
You guys both suck.
What are you, stupid? Huh?
No, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Sorry.
Work on it. It'll be
You
on the
guys-
next.
You guys want to give it a shot?
It'll be on the
Adam,
next impression battle.
I gotta hear him. Adam and Keenan, do your Rambo.
Like Sylvester Stallone.
like I can do it. Stallone I'm trying to think of some Rambo dialogue. I got nothing. Like, oh, I'll kill you. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Dude, he was quiet a lot of the movie.
Oh, I'll kill you!
You know? There's no like get to the chopper. You know?
Oh yeah, dude.
There's no iconic line.
Hey,
I don't
David.
think like there's an
Well,
iconic
anybody, this
Rambo
is-
line. The iconic Rambo line is the sound of someone dying. You know?
Anybody, all right? What's this movie from? Oh, is that right, Rambo?
Oh, dude, Boondock Saints.
There you go.
go.
He's
Yeah.
quicker on the draw than me.
What the fuck would you need a fucking rope for? Oh
Get my
yeah.
fu- Oh, dude, that was a
It's
that
not
was a
right,
perfect.
Rambo.
That was a
It
perfect
was a
fucking.
firefight.
What's his name?
William
Fuck.
Dafoe.
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus. Yes.
Norman Reedus
He's
and,
I don't care about you. His fucking weird ass
Yeah.
fucking Irish accent.
Oh,
why you fucking walk? What the fuck do you want on your tombstone? Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Boondocks 3.
Right?
Oh, everyone was. Daryl has to die in Walking Dead before.
No. Daryl said that it's in his contract that he's going to be staying in until
All
the
right.
end of it.
Well, there you go.
I was like, isn't The Walking Dead dead?
Ish. It's
No,
They
Yeah,
lost.
I
I,
don't-
heard they lost a few people.
I'm
that
not.
were.
I'm not trying to spoil at all, but this is kind of a spoiler. So be ready if you're a Walking Dead fan, which most people aren't really. But there are going to be 3 Rick Grimes movies.
Yeah, he told me, dude, I'm down for that. Like, I'm
Rick
all
Grimes
for it.
standalones.
Dude,
Frank
like
Grimes.
there's a lot of people who have the
Grimy?
same thoughts as I do. Like, I am all burnt out
Oh,
on the
Grimy.
series. But I will watch a movie. You know, like, oh look, something fresh. I'm so fucking tired
I
of the
think-
series. Give me something fresh.
I think it's gotten better since they left the prison.
Yeah, that's not saying a whole lot.
I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan,
It's just
and I like the series.
the series has been going on for too long. Like, I get it.
That's how it's supposed to. It's going as long as the goddamn comics are.
Oh, I know, but like,
Comics.
I also am
forever, dude. Yeah.
when-
I
Only
read
if
the
you read
comics.
slow.
Walking Dead comics.
Well, no, there's so much like.
Like, dude, the zombie apocalypse thing. I thought at first having a series
gonna happen.
about the zombie apocalypse was brilliant, and then like after a couple years, I was like, no, there's a reason why zombie movies work and so. And
Yeah.
Like,
It got really
Right.
unbrilliant really fast.
favorite zombie movies. Any era,
Whoa.
any time. What?
Shaun of the Dead.
Top three.
the
Gosh.
remake of Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead,
Yeah, original.
and man, there's this one. It wasn't made. It was like right after Night of the Living Dead. It wasn't made by.
I thought you were gonna say right after 9/11. I was like, what?
Yeah.
There's a 9/11 zombie movie?
They came falling from the tower. It was
that
raining
punk
zombies.
He had like a chain going from his nose ring to his earring, and there's like this graveyard scene, and it was like a
Diary of the Dead.
Return of the Living Dead,
Oh, that. Okay, never mind. I was thinking.
which was so like the title was so close to Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Dead
Well,
that
the
it took
reason-
me a while to realize that was not a George Romero movie.
Yeah, there's 2. When George Romero made the original Night of the Living Dead, the guy who helped him make it. He never reserved the rights for the term like zombie. And
Yeah,
the George A. Romero zombies that we know that walk slow, that don't talk. Those
Yeah.
are the George A. Romero zombies. There's the other guy who has Return of the Living Dead. Those
yeah,
are the
and they
zombies
talk.
and they feel pain
Yeah.
and shit like that.
What?
Yeah, like at the
Yeah,
end
there's
of-
an explanation of why they need to eat brains because it helps keep the pain at bay and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's
and you
true.
find that out in the movie via dialogue from a fucking zombie. Like
Yeah.
they put the zombie down and they ask it questions, and they're like,
He's like, oh, what do you want with us? It's like, hey, brains help keep the pain away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this dude knows, yeah. Oh,
It's
ironically,
weird, dude.
The same dude who knew about Brody Dale knows where I'm. Yeah.
This
I feel
guy.
like
Hey, we should get this guy more. Hey,
very educated.
I don't want to be on. You come on.
Yeah.
David, why don't you have him on your show? You can talk about all kinds of shit. You should talk
Who's
about
that?
zombies on your show. What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Did you read that book of the Max Brooks Zombie Survival Guide?
Read it. I own it.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking you, Josh.
No, yeah, like I had a friend who had it. I skimmed through it. I never personally sat down and read it cover from cover.
It's actually pretty interesting. Yeah.
Anyway.
Got some good pointers. So anyways, yeah, sorry. I was going to say 28 days later, man. 28 days later, 20 weeks later. I'm still.
Oh yeah, those are pretty good.
Those are the best, man. The running zombies, that shit scared the fuck out of me.
I'm still saying Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, that's
or
that's a zomcom. That's a zomcom. Yeah.
Zombieland was pretty good. That's not one of my tops though.
Hey,
Warm Bodies. That girl.
Yes.
Warm Bodies.
Oh,
Forget about it.
Oh yeah, Warm Bodies was it's weird.
I don't remember that girl. I don't remember that girl's name. What's that girl? She's the girl from Take Me Home Tonight.
Yes.
Take me home tonight.
Well, that goes back to like I don't like the idea of a conscious zombie being able to think and shit. You know?
Yeah, I mean the whole point is like it's a virus in the brain that just causes it.
Yeah, the virus, the body and the brain and everything's dead. It's the virus that's keeping the
body and the mind alive. Like even if you lose a limb, they're just gonna keep trying to
Where did that all start from? Fucking rabies? Is that what it started from?
What do you say to me?
Did it all start from? Oh yeah, I forgot your name. Stupid. Did that all start from rabies though? Is that where the whole like
zombie thing came from?
Yeah.
No, I think like literally like it has to do with the Haitian voodoo zombie.
Yeah, that's what I think.
George Romero just ran with the ball from there or something.
Like exploited that from there, yeah.
Or maybe even George Romero thought about that one ant that can I forget what. There's a fungus that can take over an ant. It was in World War II.
Insects, really. Yeah, that does it with spiders too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe George Romero was privy to this information and thought about that and like how that virus acts is kind of a lot how the zombie epidemic acts. You know?
Yeah. It would just take over the host and just control everything and do whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why they don't talk. They don't have any intelligence because they're dead. It's just there's something keeping them to keep moving.
He gone.
Yeah,
he gone.
Yeah.
I'd throw in Dead and Breakfast and Dead Alive.
Dead Alive.
Is it Dead
that's
Air?
the one where they're on the plane and shit?
No. No,
that's literally
the
Planet
radio.
of the Dead.
The dude's on the radio.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I've never seen that.
Oh. It's whatever. It was an indie movie, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I didn't see it.
Was it Joyride because Paul Walker's dead and he was using a radio?
Oh, too soon, bro. Too soon.
Hey, did you know that the funny thing though? Did you know that he had dandruff?
Paul Walker?
Yeah, they found his Head and Shoulders in the glove box.
Oh god. I was trying to figure out where that was going.
Oh no, that's I get it now.
Oh man.
And now Vin Diesel will never be on your podcast.
Yeah.
We didn't want him on here anyway.
Yeah, no, dude, he gets paid millions to say fucking 3 words.
Really on my podcast, I'm gonna appreciate it. Yeah.
Wait, you're.
Should be the same. Like,
I like how
knee slapper right there. Paul Walker would enjoy that. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
What about that race car driver that was supposedly driving the car?
Oh yeah, well obviously, apparently
he wasn't that good of a race car driver. He fucking crashed it, right?
Yeah, like they were going like a little bit over the speed limit on a normal strip, and he.
It always happens in like freak accidents.
You guys are really bringing this show down.
You're welcome.
Paul Walker fans are not enjoying y'all's podcast.
He's not much.
Still, are they continuing with the film? Because I think they just want to hurry up and get to Fast 10. Your seatbelts, like.
Whether right now.
Fast 10 your seats. That'd be good.
Yeah, it's been a moment.
Well, they paused to do the spin-off with The Rock and.
There's a spin-off?
Oh,
yeah,
dude, Hops is getting his own show.
Hobbs and Shaw. It's
Shaw.
It's The Rock and Jason Statham.
Yeah,
Hutch?
Dude, I don't even care like how poorly put together this film is. How bad it's just fan service, you know? Just The Rock. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm glad The Rock's getting some roles because he hasn't been doing much lately.
He's like the highest paid actor, isn't he?
Much lately.
That was sarcasm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
my bad.
Sorry, guys. To Paul Walker, he's not doing much. He's not doing much walking anymore right now, but you know.
Oh, come on, man. You crashed and burned with that joke.
Do y'all
anyway,
the talk about The Rock running for president in 2020?
I wouldn't vote for him.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'd vote for him.
If it was Arnold, fuck yeah. I'd
No,
house
dude,
to house.
The Rock is Arnold 2.0. You know?
No, Arnold's really kick-ass, dude. And he's still alive. I love Arnold.
Oh yeah, he's kick-ass, but like he was kick-ass back then. The Rock is kick-ass now.
I would only vote for Arnold. I would only vote for Arnold if he rotates through his costumes. Like one day he starts his fucking what's that presidential address, and he's like, "Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet
like,
you.
all Mr. Freezed out.
No, dude,
Kill the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Ice Age.
became president. Next thing you know, we'd be feeding our plants electrolytes. You know, I'm just saying.
You mean water?
No, electrolytes. It's what they crave.
Well, I think. Well, no, okay.
Then we do good enough with water and sunlight, but yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about some stupid people, shall we?
Let's do it.
In a place called Gwinnett County, Georgia. Oh wait, did we? Oh, we did. Never mind.
Gwinnett County, Georgia.
Gwinnett County, Georgia. A guy named Sanjay Stewartson walked into the front doors of the Lawrenceville Police Department to report that he lost his fucking passport at a local store, right at a Walmart. So he walked in there and was like, "Hey, I left my passport." So they looked up his information. Turns out the police found his passport earlier that week at a murder scene, along with a phone that had text messages to the person that died, arguing over marijuana.
Oh god.
So he walked into a police station.
Freezing the kill. Freezing the kill.
He fucking walked into a police station and got arrested for murder because he fucking left his stupid fucking passport at the murder scene.
Wait, are you sure it was for murder or for marijuana?
So I'm guessing he got the
high
weed.
Right now, aren't you? Yeah. How high was he to go be like, oh fuck, my passport?
Right?
Let me go report it. Oh, I forgot I killed somebody.
Yeah, nobody. Who the fuck goes to the police station
Ever?
anyway?
Yeah, I don't talk to cops.
You just go get another fucking
Vlogger says
passport. What were you saying, Pierce? Were you gonna ask me something?
No.
those two.
Oh, okay. Anyway, let's get into Spokane news. So there's a lot of stupid shit that goes on around here in Spokane too. I take screenshots of Spokane news, and I want to share this with you guys. Let me get this shit pulled up because sometimes I can't read it. All right.
What are you guys doing to each other right now?
How to take it off the screen.
Open it with your teeth. I just did it.
I did no.
I'm from Texas.
You just use the edge of the table.
All right. So anyway, go ahead, Pierce. Put that back up. So there was a hit run. It was a car versus a bicyclist. Reported fleeing driver got out and gave them $5 and left the scene. So they just got out like, oh shit, my bad. Here's $5.
Left it right next to his unconscious body.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's like, here, get yourself a car one of these days. Huh?
Right.
You're welcome. Here's a tip.
Here's another one for you guys. Pierce, go ahead. Put up the next one.
I was like, what is Pierce doing?
Where's the other one?
It's coming. Relax.
All right. So
Eventually.
reported stabbing. Police were reported that a victim was not stabbed, but the jacket was sliced and there was no injuries. So this guy was like, holy shit, I've been stabbed. And they just sliced his jacket and he reported it as a stabbing.
That's dumb.
Yeah, idiots.
Yeah, you just. Oh no.
That's why I wear the leather jacket, dude. Fuck.
So check out this one.
Wasn't the sharpest
So
guy.
a male running on foot is now detained after face planting on the sidewalk and knocking himself out. So he was running away from police and fucking face planted.
Dude, you have stupid people that live
I
in
know,
Washington.
dude. I know.
What
This
the
is fucking
fuck?
terrible.
Bro, but you know
so-
how much of a gift that was for the cops? You know, the cops were like, oh, we gotta get this guy. And then he face plants, and they're like, well, that works out.
Right? And then they uploaded
still
it to
beat him?
his own videos.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of them. Like,
Oh, thank God, man. Oh, man, I'm so
someone of the cops is like grabbing his wrist. It's like, oh, stop resisting. Stop resisting. And they just beat him more.
So here's another one. Person reported they were assaulted. Deputies were on scene and reported it was not an assault. They just fell down some fucking stairs. Like, I was assaulted. Fucking fell
That
down.
escalated quickly.
Yeah.
It's like Fight Club shit, dude.
Like, I fell down some stairs, but then whenever I sobered up, I have no memory of that, so I just assumed the cops beat me. You know?
Do you fall downstairs a lot?
I have.
I've dabbled.
How did you get those bruises?
So yes, you know?
There's been at least one time where he's woken up in the back of a police car and said, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
Oh yeah, dude. The way I forget that he's more involved than others, so he knows that I actually woke up in the police car. But the way I tell the story is I woke up in jail with no recollection of how I got there. But the real truth is what he said. I woke up in the squad car being taken to Orange County Jail with no recollection of why I'm in this car, what happened, what got me there. Oh, dude, my mind just started to race. I was freaking out. Like, oh my God, dude, like I was just at a party. Everything was great. Where am I? You're going to jail, son. That's all the cop said. Why?
Wait, you have an Orange County out in Texas?
Huh?
You have Orange County in Texas? There's Orange County, Florida.
Yeah.
Fuck Florida. Nobody gives a shit about Florida. Dude, stop bringing up Florida.
Glamorous. It's more sticks. You know, just a lot of sticks.
Well, I grew up in Orange County, California, and it was nothing like the OC. It was nothing like the OC TV show. A lot more guns.
You know what? Orange County, Texas is probably more like
a lot more gunshots for sure.
No, but yeah, that's a weird experience. You know, like I drank so much that night, I blacked out and woke up in that car, not knowing how I got there, and just like assuming the worst. Like I think this cop's gonna take me out into the woods and kill me.
Oh God.
Oh no, I'm about to get raped by this cop.
Yeah, because I'm conscious
Shut
now,
up there.
but I'm still drunk. I'm still drunk off my ass. I'm just like barely.
So you're still drunk now from when you got arrested last time? I believe it.
Oh yeah, no, I've been going ever since. Like that night, like I wake up in that car and I'm sober enough to gain consciousness, but I'm still drunk. So my drunken mind convinces myself this wicked, crooked cop kidnapped me, and he's going to take me out in the and he's going to kill me, and he's going to get away with it. So I was so scared, and I started, like, crying and screaming.
So you really did think you were innocent.
I started to try and kick out the back windshield.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's great.
Oh yeah, and he's just annoyed. He knows I'm not making any progress. He's back there like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
And I'm like, please don't kill me.
It turns out he hopped a giant gated fence and then just beat on some poor people's house.
Not poor as in financially.
No, but poor like these innocent people. He just started beating on their house.
Well, the reason why I mentioned finances is I don't understand. I was living in a crappy, pretty run-down, single-wide mobile home. But at the time, I hopped a 9-foot iron fence, went to this classy-ass 2-story brick home, and proceeded to beat on their door to let me in because I thought it was my house.
You thought you were the big bad wolf. You're like, I'm gonna huff and puff.
Yeah.
And blow chunks all over your door.
No, but I'm like, oh my God, why am I locked out of my own house? Like, let me in. This is if you don't let me in, I'll be pissed. I live here, and it's these rich people's house. This totally looks like my single wide. Dude, they let the dogs out. Like some dogs were like.
Who let the dogs out?
The owner of the house.
That's weird that you're so drunk that your standards raised a bit. Like you saw a brick house that was really nice. You're like, that's mine.
That's what exactly. That's not what I have.
That looks like my house.
No. So like, yeah, they think they're getting robbed, so they let their dogs out, and their dogs attack me, and then they call the cops, and the cops get there, and like probably before even anyone could say anything, just the cops tase me just right up the
No, it could have been worse. You could have been brown skinned like me, and they would have just shot you.
Oh man, he's probably not wrong. We're in South Texas after all. Like,
oh my God.
I'm in Southern California after all.
Yeah.
You haven't been shot yet, David. You're all good.
Southeast Texas, but I don't know. I just seen he wasn't white, and I just started shooting. I figured I'd ask questions later, and everyone at the police department was like, "He did a good job." You know?
You're just 3 days away from retirement. You did good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about what's new on Netflix and Hulu. I only have one thing to talk about pretty quickly. I saw a promo. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's a Wonka bar that's being unwrapped. and underneath is a golden ticket that has a Netflix logo on it. Have you seen that?
I have
No
not.
shit, like
So Netflix is going to start selling candy bars?
So, what'd you say, David?
I said Netflix is going to start selling candy bars?
No, so Netflix is going to remake Roald Dahl's stories. So, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, BFG, Matilda, and other ones called George's Marvelous Machine or Medicine. I've never heard of that. Danny, the Champion of the World. Never heard of that either. But they're gonna remake like a bunch of Roald Dahl's stories.
This is cool. This is as films or a series?
I believe it's an animated series, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're animated.
I think Netflix
like each
was
episode
They should
will
have
be a
did.
different story. Like they'll have an episode over Wonka. They'll have an episode over Matilda.
They
Yeah.
should have did
No,
live
yeah,
action.
season.
I think
Entire
is it
season.
each series? It's each thing is a series.
Like,
No. Individual. It's going to be episodes.
Oh, okay.
Like what I said.
That's stupid.
Whatever. Oh my God, you get 60 minutes for your story.
I want a
Adam.
full season. But Wonka, you know what's funny? I never read the first Willy Wonka, but I actually read the sequel, The Glass Elevator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
How was it?
it's good. It's pretty good. I mean, it's just that you learn more about the families and stuff. And
You learn more about the glass elevator. And
strangely enough, like some of the stuff in the second Willy Wonka had stuff from the second book.
like the glass elevator.
Well, yeah, because like
Yeah.
well, yeah, the first movie.
That's in the
ends with
first one,
glass
yeah.
elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Where he
second
shoots
movie,
out
they
the
like, go
top.
to like all these different places, and in with the glass elevator shows what happens. They like go to fucking the little Munchkin world or whatever.
Yeah.
Not Munchkin.
What?
Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas. Wow, that's racist.
It
Whoa.
goes over to
That's Wizard of
fucking
Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Copyright.
That was
Whoa, bro.
that was a small.
Hashtag trademark.
That was very smallest of me. Smallest of it.
Smallest, yeah.
Midget. Okay.
Whoa!
I was telling my friends the other day, I was like, dude, I don't get why people get so offended when you use the word midget. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, like midget sounds more believable. Like small people prefer the term dwarf. I'm like, why? That doesn't even sound real. Like, dude, I saw a midget
That's
today.
why
Like,
they
oh, okay, cool. I'm like, dude, I saw a dwarf today. Wait, what? Where?
Dude.
One.
Was it with a
Hey,
fucking gnome and a
you know-
leprechaun? Like, what are you
Do
talking
you-
about?
do
Yeah.
y'all play? Do y'all play the Elder Scrolls? Any of the Elder Scrolls?
I played Skyrim.
Yeah,
No.
dude. If I was a dwarf, or if I was a small person, I'd be like, dude, I'm a fucking dwemer. All right, you call me
Dwemer.
dwemer. Yeah. And no one would know what I was talking about. You know? But you'd have to play Elder Scrolls. You know, that's what they call the dwarves.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was like a character that looks like David Schwimmer. You call him Dwimmer.
Yeah. No, like they just got their own play on words, and they call their dwarves dwemer. No.
Call me Elf one more time. He's an angry elf.
Oh my God! Yeah.
What is that from? Is that from Elf?
Elf.
Yeah. Who'd have thunk it?
What?
Angry
Why are
elf.
you smiling? I love smiling. It's the best.
Smiling's my favorite. Oh, yeah.
I just realized that Elfo is probably based off of Elf.
What?
I love that
Elfo
part.
from
I'm drowning.
Disenchantment.
Hi,
or
I'm
Disenchanted.
Elfo.
He's kind of based off of Elf.
Oh,
a little
really?
bit. Well, if you think about it,
I guess kind of.
he's not really an elf, but
I never
Spoilers,
finished watching Disenchanted, by the way.
oh,
Wait, you didn't
well,
finish watching it?
finish it.
Hey, Pierce,
Me neither.
do you remember this drawing?
Did I draw that, or you drew that for sure? I can't draw that.
Yeah.
Good.
You don't remember this?
No, I don't.
The fuck is that?
It
So,
looks somewhat familiar.
I had a really crappy video camera,
Drawing.
and I drew this really fast. Yeah,
Was that a
drew it
scene?
fast, and yes, and me and
Okay,
Pierce were making
remember now.
video. So I started on with Pierce, and he was like, "Pierce, do you remember it?"
Geez, I don't know. Something about the only accent
he
I
was-
can do.
You were saying you were Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you're like, AKA the Governator, AKA guy from Jingle All the Way. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then he's like, now we're going to our going to our helicopter, and he was like Lee Chung, and I was like, thank you, Arnold, and I was going like panning over it. I was like, this is Lee Chung from Channel 5 News Helicopter Flying over Philippine Zoo. Monkey died from poisoned banana. Still many people in shock. Back to you, Arnold. And then he was like, thank you, Lee Chung. It was fucking so stupid, dude.
Good times.
Yeah.
Totally been here all the
I'll
time.
have to redo
I
it.
also found your fucking Pokemon.
Oh, okay. I definitely drew that. That's my.
Yeah, dude, I got a bunch of.
Oh God.
I have one.
I got
one I'll show
into
later.
detail.
I'll have one.
Pull that up
I'll
again.
show-
I wanna see what kind of Pokemon I was dealing with.
You like wrote. Let's see. Let's do this guy. How do I? There you go. You have like a name.
How
and
old was
stats.
I?
I don't know, like
Fuck,
20.
is that Bulbasaur?
That was a couple years ago.
No, to tell you the truth, I don't remember. There's no date on it. Level 5 Snappy Water is the name of one of them.
That was when Dakota was very young.
This is probably like
No, Dakota wasn't. No, Dakota wasn't there. It was when
Dude,
Michael
Dakota
was.
now, shit.
Yeah, Michael's older than Dakota, right?
Yeah.
Michael was
Michael.
1 or 2. So
Michael's like a couple months older than
how old is
Dakota.
Michael right now?
That's a great question. Next question. 15.
15?
Yeah.
So that would be 14. So I was like 12.
Yeah. Yep. So I have some other things that I'll show in other episodes. Like I said, I have tons of shit here, and then I have me and Pierce did this thing where we were gonna draw a robot, and he drew a robot, and I drew one.
And then we
Robot.
isn't that where we asked Mom to compare the drawings?
Yeah.
What the hell do you think you're
And I was
doing?
hoping she'd be nice and tell me mine was better.
Shine.
I was hoping she'd be nice and tell me my drawing was better, and she's like, "No, Josh is way better. Find something else.
Mama's on it. Is Mom watching?
find another skill, Pierce." She was straight up
All
with
right.
me.
So before we say goodnight, I'm going to talk about some Facebook memories real quick. And then I'm going to let Adam and Keenan talk about their show for a little bit, talk about their website and all that good stuff. And then we're going to say goodnight. So I just have a couple things. I don't know if you guys heard about this video killed the radio star memes.
Yeah,
that
everybody did. In
that
the
have been
80s.
circulating. I said the memes that have been
yeah,
circulating, you
it's-
fucking idiot. Hey, Pierce, I need you to put video over my face and radio star over Dave's face.
Dude, do that. Do that.
All right, so here's one you guys might like. Oh,
I do
man.
like that because I feel I am a believer that Courtney Love killed. Kurt
Absolutely.
Cobain.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. No one can
Yeah.
blow their fucking head off with a
So there
shotgun.
was another
She
one.
hired the guy
Yeah,
from,
yeah, but
No, she hired the guy from.
Yeah, I believe
was it
that,
Mentors?
What?
Mentor.
Ernest Hemingway?
Yeah, no.
No, Mentor.
It's this
No,
crazy dude.
so the
He's like
Mentors-
he's like a
Literary joke, but no one got
Marilyn
it.
Manson.
I got it, David. So there was another video or another photo that said video over Kurt Cobain, and then radio star was a mirror, but that would mean he killed himself, and he didn't. It was her. So here's another one for you
Yeah.
guys. Here's
Well,
another
not
one for you,
her personally. I believe she
Star Wars
hired
fans.
The guy from the Mentors.
Dude, that's too soon, Josh, right there.
Kylo Ren. Oh man, that
That's
bastard.
too soon, man.
Okay, if that's too soon, this one should have
Oh, dude,
enough
is
time.
that
If it's
Princess Diana?
What about this one? Princess Diana killed by the Queen. Video killed the radio star.
Oh,
God,
dude.
Oh, dude, this
That-
one's
that's-
pretty.
that's
This one's
too
pretty
deep, bro.
fucking. This one
That's-
is it? Here's another one. This one's pretty bad too. What do you
Yeah,
think?
Selena.
Selena
Oh, bro.
video killed the radio star. All right. This one will ease it up. This one's not bad at all. Pierce, go ahead. and show it.
Oh my God!
No, when we were talking about Elf earlier,
Yeah.
that's what reminded me of this because of his pose. Like when Elf does that that Yeti pose. When they're like
Oh,
looking for him.
yeah.
All right, there you go. We ended on a light one.
Wait,
right?
no, did you
I don't
see
like-
the
That
one
one's
the other
that
one?
one's less
Oh,
controversial.
Trade Center.
It was
What'd
a
you say?
picture of O.J. Simpson and Nicole.
Nicole
like, when
Brown?
they're-
Yeah.
Nicole married, and it says like video killed the radio star.
That's actually the
Like,
first
we
one.
ended on a light one.
Is that what it
And
was?
you showed, the last one you showed was the World Trade Center. It's like, oh yeah, that's a light one.
That's a light one for us.
That's a light one for us, dude.
Yeah, we.
Because I mean, it's an inside job. Everyone knows, you know.
Yeah, I know. I believe it. I believe it.
Thank you, Keenan. I like
All
this
right.
guy.
So Adam, Keenan, time for you guys to take the stage. Let's talk about your website first of all. And
Okay, so I have a website called Lock the Doors Production. It's a pretty shitty website,
It's in the
but
description.
Great. Oh,
At least you have a website.
Good job,
Pierce, you gotta get on
uh,
this shit, dude.
marketing yourself right there. Like, just so you know, it's shitty. Don't ever check it out.
no, I mean, but I mean,
dude, hey, you always got to start the bar low. You know what I mean?
I think my comments.
like-
are already
Under promise, over perform.
There you go. Pierce knows what I'm talking about.
I finally was able to integrate comments into my website, but I think it was hacked already. So I got to go and delete all that garbage. But we have a if you go to the movies tab, you'll see on the very first thing is Second Chance by Betrayal. It is a film that I helped make with Terrence Weasel Smith, author Terrence Weasel Smith, and I helped make.
Are you saying Terrence Weasel Smith?
Yeah, that's what he calls himself.
Okay.
Wait, Weasel?
Okay. I was just making sure.
Smith and the name Weasel is
So
it's
the only one with just the picture. It's available on Amazon Prime.
Hey.
It's a very no budget film.
Is it a porn?
No.
Just you and the weasel?
No, it's a few people. A few people's in it. It's basically about.
It's safe for work.
It's basically about a guy who this guy. Okay, there's this guy and he becomes a lawyer.
So definitely a guy.
He becomes a lawyer and his girlfriend cheats on him with some drug dealer. And then, anyways, a few years go by. He graduates, becomes an actual lawyer, and he has to defend the drug dealer that took his woman from him.
Oh, no way.
And so it's just like, but we originally were going to shoot it in a courtroom, but I think he wanted to do it more artsy and have it just more about the relationship between the relationship that happens and stems from these two people. And I'm actually in the film as the villain character. I'm the DA that's trying to press charges on the drug dealer. And actually, the lawyer is my best friend in the film. And and so it's a whole little spat and shit, and things happen, and it's on Amazon Prime. I need to make sure to plug it because I keep getting attacked by not plugging it.
Is it by the drug dealer?
I want to check this out. Yeah.
Getting attacked by the drug dealer?
No, it's just some people just get a little too serious about.
I got a sequel for you. You're not the lawyer anymore, and you become a drug dealer yourself.
Right.
Cycle begins again.
And the DA steals the girl.
That was one of the endings written, actually. Funny enough, was that I become a drug dealer, but we went with a more conventional.
You're the lawyer.
Yeah.
Like the lawyer. Like I could see that the lawyer, after divulging in the drug dealer's life, is like, I like that.
But they made me say the N-word, and
hard R or IGGA.
Huh? Oh, it's like a low R, just cursing.
Kind of soft. A little soft.
That's right. Well, I mean,
I kind of
wait. Were you talking about the rating? Because that's not what they were.
Wait, he said the
my bad.
Never mind. It's all good. Let's move
my
past
it. Yeah, actually, I kind of lost a lot of my, people as far as my pool goes with getting people to help me out with stuff. Ever since I don't know if you guys know about Hurricane Harvey. But Hurricane Harvey,
it happened.
We were actually making a zombie movie, and Hurricane Harvey completely fucked up my last half
of
the zombie movie.
Because during Harvey, our shit, dude, Southeast Texas looked post-apocalyptic.
I know, but we lost all our shit. We lost all our shit. Yeah. It was just too expensive to fucking film. And I lost. We were able to film inside of an art museum. They let us film and shoot machine guns and shit.
Damn.
And
no way.
No, we lost all our shit.
Because
that's why it looks bad.
Yeah.
That's why the last half is garbage.
David, don't you just feel really fucking lazy right now? These guys are actually doing shit.
Well, I mean, honestly, I just got done writing something. I don't want to say what it is exactly. I just got done writing a thing that it might be a bigger thing. But
it was crazy, man. Like,
okay.
Pretty cool.
Like,
it's not big at all.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dealing with the Harvey crisis, you look around and everything looks like a zombie movie, and we're too busy dealing with, like, literally fucking surviving during this Harvey situation, and like, everyone's life is turned upside down, everything's ruined, or, like I said, like a zombie movie. But during all that, we could not shoot our zombie movie.
Yeah.
Because we were too busy.
Change up the script a little bit.
We just lost a
we
lost a lot of our very expensive props. Like one of our the whole plot of the zombie film was it was gamers versus zombies, and we had a lot of we had the Keyblade We had a custom Keyblade. We had a bunch of like just gamer weapons.
So like Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, exactly.
And the Hollow Sword from Halo.
Yeah, the Halo sword. We had the Halo fucking sword. Shit was good. It was just a fun time to make. I just kind of like wasted a lot of context with that because it ended up going nowhere, mainly because of Harvey. Then I went ahead and did Second Chance by Betrayal. And me and the other guy kind of had some creative differences during that, and it was kind of difficult to work with the creative differences. But it's whatever. It's all good now. I guess it's online. It's very low budget. I just want to point that out. But the story, some people, especially the black community, will really enjoy the story. Well, that's what he said. That's his words.
Yeah.
That's his words. But
nice. So one more time. What was it called?
Second Chance by Betrayal.
Second Chance
it's
by
available
Betrayal
on Amazon Prime. It's completely free. If you don't have Amazon Prime, well, you know what? You can get a 30-day free trial and go do that and watch my watch
and then cancel it. Fuck Amazon.
Yeah, and then cancel it.
Nice.
But also, obviously, what we're here to promote is the Opinions and Beer podcast. We just started a podcast, very first season. And right now we're doing the 12 pods of Christmas. We're counting backwards. We just posted 10 Lords of Leaping. Is it 10? Yeah, 10?
Yeah.
10 Lords of Leaping. Tuesday, we're posting...
It starts with the T.
Yeah, Tuesday, we're posting 9 Ladies Dancing. And in that one, we review Game of Thrones beer. And
nice. That's the white lager, right?
No, sour, the blonde sour.
It was sour.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Sour ale.
Yeah, the Queen. It's a Game of Thrones Queen.
Queen of the
Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. That's what it was. Yeah.
Queen.
And then
I
after
didn't know
that,
they had more than one.
After that, we got 8 Maids of Milking, which we're doing Dragon's Milk. Which
you should be doing the blue milk from fucking Star Wars, man.
Oh yeah.
Seems like you really missed out on that chance.
8 Maids of Milk, and I was thinking like more of Mad Max.
We'll find it for you.
Okay.
Just drinking water, David?
Yeah, but like
Mother's Milk.
It's not. It's a whole thing to make There's a whole genre of beer made with milk. It's fucking milk beer. Or don't get me wrong, you do not taste the milk. I don't know the whole process, and the milk makes it thicker. I don't freaking know. But it just fits with our 8 Maids of Milking.
Nice. All right.
But all right. I'll take your word for it.
Opinions and Beer. We do it 3 days a week. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Thursday is Commercial Thursday, where we react to old commercials. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Amazon Alexa, Podbean, Spotify, and a few other. I think Castbox, a few others.
I like that we're on Electra. That makes
Pierce. You really need to get up.
Why is this my responsibility?
Because you're the nerd. You know how to get us on this stuff.
Nerd.
Like, I just want to hear someone say, Amazon Alexa, play Beer and Opinions. You know?
Opinions and Beer.
I know that.
Someone's probably going to watch this live with their
doesn't even know the
name.
This whole time.
Yeah. If you just say it now, somebody's Alexa will hear it and then do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just say it.
Yeah. If you say, Alexa, play the Opinions and Beer podcast, it will play the latest episode that we posted.
Or someone's like, or what if like 2 people are just drinking, they're hanging out, Alexa's around, and like, hey man, I'd like to hear your opinion while we drink this beer. And Alexa in the background, pulling up Opinions and Beer. You know? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Alexa.
Yeah, no one's ever going to be like,
views.
how's that going to happen for us? Right?
Oh, there's gonna be a bar. There's gonna be a bar that opens up in like downtown LA and shit like that. And be like, "Welcome to the Speakeasy, gentlemen," and be like, "Oh shit."
When we get into the roaring 2020s,
it's gonna be like this. Look, people are gonna be arguing at home in front of their Alexa, and then someone's gonna be like, "Hey, Speakeasy, gentlemen." That's it. That's how they get to our show.
No, well, or like speakeasies were the secret areas where people drank during the Prohibition, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so like
But it's also a play on words because this is a spoken word podcast.
and also it's a play on like the fact that y'all are just chilling and hanging out and drinking together, so y'all are speaking easily in the shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Exactly.
dissecting it way too much.
When
So
we go on,
talking about speakeasies in like literally the history context, like talking about speakeasies, how they once existed. Bam, boom, there your podcast is.
I was like, speaking of, when 2020 rolls along, can we all like make a pact to start wearing 3-piece suits and fedoras during the podcast?
Dude, I already got him. I
Yeah.
have a couple 3-piece suits already.
What do y'all
All right,
do
cool.
for a living? Like, no, fuck. I gotta make sure my middle finger's on the camera. Fuck y'all. I wear blue jeans and shirts because that's what my job fucking pays for.
Dude, you have like another
provided.
2 years. You have another
Like,
year
dude,
to worry about it, dude.
one of my friends posted that, like, "Oh, I'm a Great Gatsby 1920s fucking party." No, you're not. You work at Whataburger.
Dress for the job you want, man.
You
all
can
I
get a
gotta say.
3-piece suit like at a Goodwill and then get it tailored to fit your body. You know, look good.
Hey, there were soda jerks and patty
Alright,
flippers
yeah,
back in
you're
the day
on
that
top.
dressed like that.
You're not wrong, but when he said that, I was like, "Motherfucker, take you 3 paychecks to get one of those."
Doesn't
you
you
know?
don't necessarily need a 3-piece suit. It could be like, you know, just
It doesn't
dress
have to be
pants,
expensive
you know,
either.
button-up shirt, the straw hats, you know.
Yeah.
There's a bow tie looking dapper, you know. Forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm redneck.
Oh my god.
I am. Like,
I think he just said, "Oh my god," because he just found that out right now.
yeah, he did. Like,
He's like, "Oh
dude,
shit, you are."
The only pair,
I
only
just-
pair
hey,
of
wait,
shoes
wait,
I
wait.
own are cowboy boots.
I just want to say when I first met this guy, he was completely goth. Wore spikes. Wore punk goth. He wore
No,
he
just
wore
punk.
trench coats.
It's punk goth, mom.
And spikes and he had a mohawk. And I don't know what transformed him into a piece of shit, but
He means redneck piece of shit, same thing.
but I really hate it. I despise what he transformed into, and I will tell you this: fuck you.
Because you grow up and you
Grow
look
up.
at your profits and you're like, you know what? It's
Hey,
like
Adam, how long have
Omar,
you guys known each other?
I
Yeah.
can't.
How long have we known each other?
Since 2005 or 4.
4?
Yeah, and I'm talking about the first time. Not how long have we been great friends. I'm talking about the first time we met each other. I met him at another friend's birthday party, and me and Adam had very little to say to each other at that time. And then cut to like 4 years later, we're hanging out every day.
Yeah, and that friend actually has abandoned us with an older male.
A
has
minor cult,
it's a weird cult that he's a part of, and he's
like a 2-person cult.
being sexually
It's
abused.
like
Jim
cult
Jones?
activities. It's not cult in size, but there's this one family, and they have like abducted our best friend and convinced him to drop every person he's ever known prior to meeting this family. He barely talks to his own family.
Is it the Manson family? What's going on here?
Maybe.
Oh, it might as well be. But he refuses to admit that he ever knew us. He barely talks to his own mom and dad. He is now part of this new family and refuses to acknowledge his life before those people exist.
And that's our life. That's Opinions and Beer. Thank you for having us on.
Oh,
Thank
man,
you.
good fact
So
that
hey,
no,
yeah,
no,
you guys
Thank
don't
you very much,
stop
guys.
talking to everybody you've ever known. Actually, you know, and I want you to do me a favor and just reach out to everybody you know and share our show with them because, you know, that'll really bring you guys closer together. Adam and Keenan, do you guys mind reading us out? Can you see this right here?
Can you see that? You read that. I'm blind.
Oh man, you know what? I want to thank everybody for watching. I want you to like and comment and subscribe and follow these people on Facebook and Instagram. The Speakeasy Gentleman, at the Speakeasy Gentleman.
I want to be on the show.
I know you want to be on the show.
We're on the show, you piece of
I
shit.
know, and maybe